Should I save this money?
Try something new at the ramen restaurant.
Wow. Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Overeaten.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Stomachs. Not yet.
Should I save this money or invest it?
Try something new at the ramen restaurant.
Wow. Leo's really got a lot going for it.
I think I may have overeaten.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
Should I save this money or
Try
invest
something
it?
new at the ramen restaurant.
Wow. Leo's really got a lot going for it.
I think I may have overeaten.
Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Try something new at the ramen restaurant.
Should I save this money or invest it?
Wow. Leo's really got a lot going
I
for
think
it.
I may have
Not yet.
overeaten.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
Try something new at the ramen restaurant.
Should I save this money or invest it?
Adventure.
Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Not yet.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
Try something new at the ramen restaurant.
Should I save this money or invest it?
Not yet.
Leo's
may have
really got a lot going for
overeaten.
it.
Cheap and tasty
Liyue
chop
people must
suey.
have iron stomachs.
Try something new at the ramen restaurant.
Should I save
yet.
this money or invest it?
Wow. Leo's really
I
got
may
a
have
lot going for
Liyue
it.
people must have iron stomachs.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Try something new at the ramen restaurant.
Not yet.
Should I save this money or invest
Cheap
it?
and tasty
I
chop
may have
suey.
Wow.
overeaten.
Leo's really got a
Liyue
lot
people
going
must
for
have
it.
Try
iron
something new at the
stomachs.
ramen restaurant.
Should I save this money or invest it?
Not yet.
Cheap and tasty chop
Try
suey.
something
Adventure.
new at the ramen
Wow.
restaurant.
Last around.
Leo's
must
really
have
got a
iron
lot going
stomachs.
for it.
Should I save this money or invest it?
Not yet.
Cheap
think
and
I may
tasty
have
chop
Try something
suey.
new at the ramen restaurant.
Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
Wow. Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Not yet.
Should I I save this money
Cheap
or
and
invest
tasty
it?
chop suey.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant. I think I may have.
Lee, you people
Overeat.
must have iron stomachs.
Listen, let me tell you how it is.
Wow. Leo has really got a lot going for it.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Should I save this money or invest it?
Oh,
Lee, you people
think
must
I
have
may have
iron stomachs.
overeaten.
Wow.
Cheap and
Leo has
tasty
really
chop
got a lot
suey.
going for it.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Should I save this
people
money
must
I
have
may
iron
have
invest it?
stomachs.
overeaten.
Not yet.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Leo has really got a
Try
lot
something
going
new at
for
the
it.
Wanmin restaurant. Oh, I think I may have overeaten.
Should I
People
save
must
this
have
money
iron
or
stomachs.
invest it?
Think you can last a round against me?
Not yet.
Cheap and tasty chop
Wow.
suey.
Leo has really got a lot going for it.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Should I save this money?
Lee, you
may have
people must have
invested.
iron
Overeaten.
stomachs.
Not yet.
Cheap and tasty chop suey.
Try
Wow.
something new at the Wanmin
Leo has
restaurant.
really got a lot going for it.
Hello, welcome back again with me, Ilianix. I'm sorry, I'm just recovered from the flu, but my throat's still a bit itchy, and I'm sorry about the late start because I just get email from my Ubisoft accounts. It seems it have breach of security, so I need to short it a little bit. So, without further ado, let's continue. We play Genshin. Actually, I promised to promise to today this weekend. I will play Skyrim and play as a vampire from the first day. But tomorrow I have family outing, so I do not want to get too tired. So just chill and Genshin, I guess. Today and tomorrow. Oh yeah, maybe tomorrow I will try play Craftopia. Craftopia is like precursor of Genshin. It's like a Breath of Fire, Breath of Wild from Zelda and Minecraft mixed together, and several other game. That game is very ambitious. I do not know how to describe it. Okay, let's continue the main story of Genshin Impact. And Kelly Howler, thank you for coming again. It will be a fun stream with you. Oh, thank you. Skyrim is old game and very long. I plan to like endurance stream. The main story of Skyrim is actually pretty short, but it's because it's the first open world game in its that it's have that kind. It has very lot of things to do, from just killing bandits to what, raising children. Yes, you can actually adopt children in Skyrim, to anything you want to do in Skyrim. Dungeon delving, mining, making home. Yes, you can that too. And of course, there's mods when you can do anything and everything, including NSFW things. That's a thing. That's a thing. Okay, in Skyrim, you make something arrow. Yes, like scrounging on cats. Anywhere and everywhere. Yes, you can do everything and be anyone and everywhere in Skyrim. It's very interesting. In very interesting game. Why Todd Howard keep releasing that game? It's very funny. It's literally Bethesda cash cow of Skyrim. Besides, of course, Fallout and Elder Scrolls Online. And this, in my opinion, if there is no Skyrim, there is no Elder Scrolls Online. Because Elder Scrolls Online is practically kinda based on Skyrim, a little bit, but online. Okay, oh, that place. Wait, just walk there.
Please declare your commercial good.
No! Skyrim is not that hard. Actually, very easy. Even in the hardest difficulty, it's actually very easy. Can be very annoying, you know, in higher difficulty, because when I think past master difficulty, past master or expert difficulty, the enemy just has more health and more defense. Is just not fun to fight them. That cell is just torturous, man. Yes, it's just torturous. Like just Blasphemous. Blasphemous have very simple story, very simple concept, but very complex world. The world is like labyrinth.
Are you okay?
I'm sorry.
Your sister
I'm sorry.
with the abyss.
Feeling a bit better.
Well, keep your chin up.
Okay.
Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right?
You're right.
She said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets she still has lots more to tell us. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going.
Well, yeah, Skyrim is tend to simplify anything, everything except for the world. The world is actually quite complex, and difficulty no. Except you fight like special enemy like vampires. Vampire are actually very hard to fight, and the dragons. Oh, the dragons is just annoying to fight. Vampire, dragons, and oh yeah, Falmer. Falmer is like mutated elf. It's very scary to fight them because they employ wits and poison. The only weakness of Falmer is they are blind, but they fight like someone with a sight.
Don't mention it, partner. Travel buddies are supposed to look out for one another. Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey...
Find that god.
Oh, you mean the god that took your sister away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her.
I need the answers.
Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to understanding this whole mystery. Well, we've ruled out two gods so far, the Animal and Geo Archons. So, next...
Inazuma.
Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance?
Someone we met from Inazuma. Who, actually?
Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Atsuko.
Oh
in
yeah,
Pearl
Atsuko.
Harbor. She's from Inazuma. Let's see what she has to say.
Yeah, that's... I think she... a maid who's looking for a job. Atsuko. Oh yeah. See in the other stuff. Just walk there. See in the other side of the harbor.
A copy of each invoice is sent to the Ministry of...
Liu start really growing on me. I spent a lot of time here, died here, a lot of time, and actually like the panorama. The panorama is very beautiful. The front is the sea, and the backyard is the mountains. It's very beautiful. I do not know if it can compare with Inazuma, but from Mondstadt it's really uncomparable. Mondstadt is a lot of prairie and a lot of giant tree. Not very interesting. It's kind of bland, but it has its charm. Because there's a lot of time I stream for nobody, Kelly. Just stream with there's someone with to talk with. It's a kind of fun. A month before here, month before yes meet you, I kinda discouraged to continue stream because there's not much who talk to me or watch my stream. It's kinda sad for myself. And and also I kinda impatient to waiting my Live 2D model for I debut. And also I want just be honest, I want the money. I want to go outside of my parents' shadow because they still send me money for their remuneration. And also want to go back to Japan. I want to take my bachelor degree.
Oh, hello.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm good fortune.
I'm sorry.
Right? I'm still learning to talk like a local. Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way.
Great! We came to the right person!
But the chance of success
thank you, Kelly.
is
Thank you.
incredibly small.
Huh. Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself.
Oh.
There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supply soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked out, but to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me. Ah, that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Well, if
Kanjo
you see
Commission?
my Twitter,
What's
that
that?
made you
Along with the
see
other two
mix
commissions,
a lot of
They
things.
oversee everything
From the
in
say so one
Inazuma.
to not
We
say so
usually
one.
collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades.
It's
under the
interesting
Liyue
place
Chisen.
to see actually.
One of the
My Twitter
obligations of the
page.
Kanjo Commission
That's my
is to
second
conduct
Twitter account.
rigorous identity
My
checks
first
on
is
all
just
individuals
full of
leaving or
the
entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for
Actually,
implementing the
what-
recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule.
you
Loyal,
don't need to know
yet
okay,
unfeeling.
about my
It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my
first
home like
Twitter
this.
account. It's a
But
cesspool.
after
It's a
spending
rabbit
so
hole
long
full
under that
of
oppressive atmosphere,
dirty things.
I begin to lose
Actually, I want to
all
make the
hope for the
third one,
future.
but to
What I mean to say
simping with Only fan
Unless you
model.
have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans
I'll tell you
of trying
later.
to get
Not
there.
now. Not now. Not now. Not now. Not no 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 no. Not now. Not now, Kelly. Later. 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 You said a passionate
You
young.
should know that the sea
young
around
person.
Inazuma is engulfed in a
Well,
perpetual
I
tempest
was
of
like
wind
you,
and
my
wave.
age, so
Supposing
I can
you
understand.
survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find your way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
But have Rito. But that's best for Outlander.
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation
fair,
needed.
okay.
But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
Wow,
You're right.
you must really like that game. It's torturous, you know.
Able to get us there.
Play
Her
better
crew
game.
is
Hollow
super
Knight.
strong.
Blasphemous.
But Paimon wonders if she'll be
I
willing to
see.
take the risk.
I see. Well, good luck and happy suffering, I guess. Oh. Well, let's give it a try.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I
see.
heard that it's currently anchored
I
by
see.
Guyun Stone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beto.
Well, we all missed something from our favorite game, like Skyrim. I missed the first time playing Skyrim and Fallout 4, like when we go out from the cave or go out from the vault. Just the intense feeling from there. It's so exhilarating. Oh, tell me your experience of Hollow Knight. It's supposed to be kinda simpler. Not easier like Dead Cell. Simpler lah. From like not like Dead Cell. Tell me how Hollow Knight become a lot more torturous for you than Dead Cell. Well, Mantis people is knowing that is their design. I actually download. I have both Hollow Knight and Blasphemous in my Nintendo Switch, but I do not yet play it. I only played Bayonetta and what's his name? Monster Hunter. By the way, NSFW advice here for you. Search for Bayonetta. You will get a lot of mummies from there. I see. Six Song and Hornet is cuff, eh? Unexpected there. Come here, you bastard! Ah! Yeah, oh yeah. Only money. How the hell I got there? Oh my god. That far? Probably. Hollow Knight 2. Hornet the game. Want to play the all the Souls-like game, Metroidvania Souls game, but I do not have the courage. I'm a coward, you know. Born coward, I live as coward. She can bounce on plants meanwhile net only bounce on metal things. Oh, that sounds unfair, but that's the game actually. Well, you'll get used to it. Oh, that's water. This way. What the heck? Oh shit! No, 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 no! Not today, not today. Oh, someone, one of the slime kill itself by plunging into water. Song horn can throw her into to the wall and grapple M. Oh, I'm sorry, Kelly. I'm really sorry for it. That sounds painfully unfair. Well, a lot of game like that isn't like to be unfair. Well, what can we say? Time of the age, man. Time of the age. That's Captain Beidou's ship. We must swim there. Yeah. Wait a second. Let me eat first. 25% for... Yeah, just take this. 25% for 1500 seconds. Tally-hoo! Song swap equality max. What do you mean by that? No, 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 no. Ah, come on. Come on. No, no, no. Oh, I'm drowning. That sucks. Women and betters. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for laughing. Well, it's like the real world actually. Women are better and VTuber. There. Just be patient. I will not able reach it. What the hell will I reach it this ship? Nope. I cannot reach it. Yeah. Must be there's another way. That's family jet. That actually very curious indeed. How do we move it? Let's see the journal first. After continuing the proper journey into it's not saying how to get there. Just money. There is Temple of the Tip over there. Okay. Okay. I'll wait for you, Kelly. Well, trying to solve this problem.
Windblade.
Oh well. This way there.
With my blade.
Oish. Oh. Chengwei to Kaya.
Oh, I'm looking forward to...
Ah, damn it. I will not able to reach it. Nope. Not change. As effort before I Google it.
Time for some training? Dodge this! Swift and merciful!
Ah, shit. Shit. Ah. That was good effort, but sadly it worth it.
Forth, my blade! Windblade! One with my blade! Freeze!
Ah, I can't swim from here. Just reach one of its pedal and we will good to go. Please, please me. Please. Please. A little bit more. Yeah. Please. Please be enough. Yeah. Woo!
Cool it.
Oh, finally reach it. The heck am I? I'm sorry. I'm looking for Bedo. Hmm. Hmm. I like go to Inazuma. I've got it. This is Captain Corneral. Furong, Little Yue, at Captain Bede, yes, that, and with Kaedehara.
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. I knew you guys would come.
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
Are you bored?
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. I prefer other means of entertainment. This young man is Kaedehara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
Well, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily. Especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are two important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. 2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided.
I didn't have vision, but
You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
why does he have
When a
monster?
vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
I see.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
You just want him to take part in your tournament.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
Let's go.
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Catering storm. You tell me. Oh no. There. Oh, okay then. Tepat there. Change the party back because I do not need you. I need Singchu.
May knowledge guide you.
Ah. Oh, chess. Another puzzle chess, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4.
Nice and spicy.
Why is no one to this one to lit?
Boba, get them! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
2, And this is the last. Probably for elevator bus. Yep. Elevator bus.
None of this will go to waste. Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are.
Mm-hmm.
Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against?
Ooh. Chai Yi.
Hi there. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what
Hey.
our master taught us.
Welcome.
But this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into
Welcome back.
practice. It's also
I'm
a
sorry,
chance for us
I'm
to
dozed
obtain
out.
the master of this vision.
Kelly, welcome back.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
Hollow Knight but guns. Already there's a game like that just will be released in December
Founder of the Ling Shan clan.
called Blood Thief and Bolter. And Shuta. Bolt Thief and Blood Thief and Shuta. They search it in Steam. It's no. Oh, you mean gun mod? Well, this will be interesting. Hollow Knight, but guns. What kind of gun? AK-47, M4, AR-15. Genshin clan?
You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's
I see.
created many
Really?
different styles of kung fu.
Gun mod
and
in Hollow
countless other
Knight.
clans have
Probably
borrowed
you should
extensively
check
from
it
him.
out.
But the
Interesting.
Ling Shan clan,
I will check
he
it out
teaches a
myself later.
special technique known
Gun
as
mod
force
for
dispersal.
Hollow Knight.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For
well,
example, our master
why not?
can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist,
I will not
or
ask why
change
as
the
well.
direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
One time,
Oh,
he sent a
that's
challenger
bad.
flying into the air without lifting a finger.
Oh, that's bad. You a game like that, you better take it slow. You do not just immediately challenge something like that. No. A game like that, it's almost like pure Souls experience. The first Soul experience, the Demon Soul to Dark Soul. So take it slow. Just slow. Keep your shield up. Keep your mind up. Not just rush toward the enemy and the boss. No. Not like that.
It sure is. But it's
Of course.
difficult to
Boss moments
cultivate
also like that. The
We've been
last
training
boss
for
is
ages and we're still getting to grips
close,
with the
so
very
you
basics.
cannot
There's no way we could use it
you cannot
proficiently.
speed run it.
We're
You
clearly
must
not that naturally
clear the
gifted,
challenges
or we would've
first
at least
before
gotten the
you
gist by
go
now.
to the last boss.
If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course. This is a grand master
Well,
we're
it's
talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste.
What?
If you want
They've entered
face-to-face
into
training,
that.
you've got to show you're sincere about it.
Well,
But
they
here
both
we are,
still
having
Metroidvania
trained under
game,
him
but
directly all this time without even
have
a
its
hint of
unique
improvement.
system,
Increasingly
unique
impatient with
mechanic.
this.
You
Recently,
will
though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant
you
progress in
will
their training.
learn it by
So, if we
heart.
can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally
Step
make our
by step.
master proud.
Just like every other games. Genshin may be different game from Final Fantasy 14, but there this leveling system is also different. I learned it at first quite boring, then it's taking liking for me. Also Final Fantasy 14 and WoW, World of Warcraft, almost the clone game, but there is a different mechanic. You will learn it step by step. Just follow the story. Do not rush it. Never rush it. I don't think so. I will murder myself. probably I will stream Code Vein and Elden Ring. That will be enough. The Souls experience for me. I'm scared.
We have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Ling Shan clan will go down in history.
Certainly,
Folks
that's
will
your
far and
will.
wide. Heck,
The will of
become
player
the
actor
dominant
is
martial arts clan in
a lot
all
more
of Liyue.
indomitable than my own will. My own will is very small and fragile, just like snow. That's why I'm a rabbit, not a wolf. I'm just a pure little rabbit. Just want to be happy and chill.
See you in the arena.
But if I get the capture card for to stream with my Nintendo Switch, I will stream Blasphemous and Hollow Knight. I will. But I will need to. There is a lot of convoluted system if I want to stream Nintendo Switch in PC. So I need to learn it myself, and I think it will require more money. Just first I need to affiliate with Twitch first. Got 200 follower, just playing. I still have a lot of game in my PC, so yeah. First time I played that cell set. This is so hard in normal. Is this even normal? There isn't even in hard. Yeah. I have experience like that. Persona 4, Persona game, and Shin Megami Tensei game. Normal mode, it's very hard. It's really hard. But when easy mode, it's practically easy in normal. Just something like that. It's almost like Doom as well. Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. It's practically there is no difficulty modifier. Just rip and tear until it's done.
Hello? Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet?
We just want to look around. My nose. I cannot speak.
If I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Former?
Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
Impressive.
I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them. And hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation. Oh yeah.
But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work. Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena, but I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
And this is the last competitor, Jinyu.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
If
so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it.
I think that
I wouldn't be
cinema
here if I
it's
didn't think I
for
could walk away
someone's
as
that
champion.
different.
For me,
It remind me of the
obtaining a
first
vision is
hard
the final
game
and most important
that
piece in
that
the puzzle that is my
official
life.
team as hard game. I think it's called I Want to Be the Man. Search it in YouTube. It's very interesting game. I do not know it's like Dead Cell, but it's platformer game. Lot of Easter egg in the game itself. Like I think one of the boss is actually Green Zangief from
This is about
Street
who I wanna
Fighter.
be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain.
So
I've lived
look it
a
up. I Want to
successful
Be a
life
Man.
so far,
It's very
without any
interesting game.
setbacks.
Team as
I've
the
passed
hardest
every
game
exam I've ever
at that
taken,
time.
enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seemed to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing. A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
Do you have experience?
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So, they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament.
Huh?
Ha! You don't mince your words, do you? The arena will be the judge. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
Yeah, yes, yeah, it can be like that.
So, to recap, we're up against an
You just have
inflated
more
ego,
enemies.
some
They
gullible
hit
guys
harder
pay
and they
way
get
too much
rated.
for their Kung Fu classes, and another guy who's just really average. Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing. Come on, let's go sign up.
Well, there's a Souls game for you, I think, Ellie.
Chinksa Village arm wrestling champion, huh? Alright, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name?
I'm the Traveler.
Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god?
Yes.
Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
That's really hard. It
only
seems
those without visions can enter the
Dead Cell it's try one-upping all the Souls game with all its mechanic. I'm hearing for you. Well, it's done a good job, I think, for one-upping because it's quite hard, but not quite hard, very torturous, very sinister. But I don't know what the future entail for Souls game.
But from what I've heard,
Because the best game for Souls game now is Elden Ring.
Extraordinary.
And it's
You walk into the most dangerous
combining
situations
open world game
imaginable,
and a
face off against
Souls game
all sorts of monsters,
in one.
even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep.
The PC I bet if I read PC normal game will be just an easy.
My apologies.
Yeah, I bet so.
didn't mean to be
You
rude.
already have
I'm
experience
sure a great hero
more than
like
that.
yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame?
Practically
It's just a
every
formality for me,
Souls
of course,
veteran
but
like that,
I have to make a record of
when go back
competitors'
in the
achievements as
easier
part of the sign-up process.
part of the game, they just
So far,
practically
I've
monster.
defeated the
Still
ancient god
killable,
of
but
Siam, so
monster.
that's one. Do you have any others?
I defeated Fatui Harbinger. I defeated Child.
Yeah, and also a dragon too. Put down battle with Storm Terror.
Whoa.
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever
Experience suffering
seen.
nostal, yeah.
By a long shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize.
Did you-
A great hero such as yourself
Did
can
you know
surely only
Elden
be here for
Ring
one
matches
thing.
are
To win the
made
tournament
so
and claim
good
the
because
grand
Demon
prize,
Souls
namely
Remastered are really good. Demon Soul Remastered it's such a polished game, such a fine game.
Prize too? Oh, first I've
They
heard
need
it.
to one up in Elden Ring so they can compete with their own game. Crazy, right?
Why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I hope you
I see.
can have
So,
better
you discussed
laptop
your terms
or
with Beidou
right
in
out
advance then.
PC. Just good PC or laptop so you can experience the OG Souls game like Dark Souls, Elden Ring, like that, or even the anime Souls game like Code Vein. I hope so. I just thought in this vision, that's all.
Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for being here. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Oh yeah, and speaking of Elden Ring, there,
So,
the
Paimon's
Miyazaki
thinking about
said
that
there
whole
is
no vision bearers
all
rule
all
in this
different
tournament.
ending.
Even though you don't have a vision,
There,
most people in
there's
Japan
many
think
different
that you
endings,
can't
and currently
manipulate
known
the
ending
elements without one.
already known, but there is some unknown ending.
Paimon thinks you probably
There is still
shouldn't
unknown
use your
ending from
elemental
Elden Ring.
abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings. In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right?
That makes sense.
Alright, it's showtime! You got this!
Just brain, brawn, and soul,
You seem
and
like
metal.
you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete?
Yes, I'm ready.
Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
By the way, I'm only half health. Oh yeah, only half
Our
health.
next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament.
Okay.
His first bout begins now.
Ah!
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
Is your wig?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beidou. She'll probably have something to say to us.
My god, that's weak. 90% advanced have beaten Dark Souls 3, 49% of beaten Dead Cell or normal. Wow! That's such a statistic there, such a ratio. I think, yeah, Dead Cell is one-upping difficulty in from the Dark Souls and other Souls game. Good job for Dead Cell dev. They're really a sadistic. Marquis the Sad will be proud. Thank you for the info, so no, I will not play Dead Cell.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
But I will...
Impressive. But I also
My
observed our
first
favorite
platform
exercise
game
some
I will
restraint,
stream
as
firstly.
if to protect the opponent
I think
from
will be
serious harm.
Guacamelee.
Well,
Because
I've
there
fought my
is
fair
discount
share
I
of
think
battles, both big and
in the
small.
Steam. I need
And
to buy
say,
it first.
After the show he put on just now, he's more than convinced me of his ability. So come on, we all know you've got a
After
wide vocabulary
51 runs,
Could you
woo!
spare
That's a
word or
lot of
two to
runs.
Congratulate our up-and-coming champion.
Good job,
Alright.
Kelly. Good job.
Let me think how to aptly
If
phrase these words of praise.
If my hand is long enough to reach Philippine, I will hug you.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among
Oh
them.
God.
I'm sure lots of them are
Kelly,
here to find out how
you're
they
a
stack up
monster.
against you.
Oh God, Emperor. God, Emperor monster. You want to do rerun after the Dead Cell? What did to you? Oh, either you very masochistic or you just very bored. Oh, I think that has become your Skyrim, your Dark Soul, yourself. Well, happy hunting, Kelly. Yeah, I know. I know you'll do it. I do not know. I know. So, yeah.
Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right? So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Yep, you are the hunter.
Just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just
I'm
skip
ashamed
straight
that
to
I
the
declare myself as Nightmare Hunter and I do not play game like that. I'm too coward to play cowardice to play game like that. Oh, you should one have titled Nightmare Hunter.
Paimon was thinking that too.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more
You should
of the tournament.
That's
There's
our
many potential
god.
contenders for you out there. I want to
You
know
has
who they
become
are
a
and what
god
they're
amongst men. A Persian god among men.
We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard.
I won.
Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Heal first. I'm half health. There's go all my healing item. Yup. The pirate's mummy. Did you know? Pirates using iPads so they can have one eye see in the dark. So one eye can use to see dark and one eye used to see light. So if they go to below decks who practically without light, sometimes dark, they can see normally, like that. Fun fact. Beidou sent her. I think you have already see 3 mummy. Beidou sent her Ningguang, and you have seen her as well, Mummy Lisa. I think she's the first character who get NSFW Rule 34 treatment.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
Parents use iPad so they don't have to close the other eye when using. Good, good one. That's good one. No, if parents using guns do not like our using guns. They normally point blank. You have cutlass one in one hand, guns in another. Block the attack, then bam, just like that. That's why pirates sometimes carry more than one gun. Interesting. I'm ready.
Okay, follow me.
Okay.
At last, the moment
Wrong
we've all been waiting
shit.
for. The semifinals have begun.
Ow.
Who's
Ow.
it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
It's a fury!
You're pretty good. I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling.
Okay.
Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
You fought well.
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow! Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't get too cocky.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Uncle Yun? Wow.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match.
Hey,
What
welcome
a
back.
Stunning performance. I myself was eliminated in the 3rd round. Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes.
Okay.
He's the same
Later.
one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent, quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his opponent's mistakes.
By the way, tomorrow I will
For but a brief moment.
stream
knew
at
it,
morning
had me on the
around 10 or
Given my
9
stature, I had
a.m.
no fear of squaring off with
my
physically
time,
strong
because
But faced
in
with
the
a nimble,
afternoon I
agile
need to
opponent
go
such as
back
him,
to my parents'
I found
house
myself
for
completely
family
out of my
outing
league.
in the weekend.
Still, I'm sure he'll be
Yeah.
no match for you.
So no night stream for this weekend. But if there is there's time left, I will stream on Monday night, Sunday night. I will try Fantasy Star Online too. Okay, I'll check my. A sec. Really, Kelly? Oh, come on. Kaya and D-Look, how classy, how classic. I do not know what beef between those two himbo. They're not fanboy, they're himbo. But it's people like them being like that.
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose.
Ouch.
There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit. I don't dare tell my master about this, otherwise I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment, so I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang in there.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
Maybe
we can go talk to Beto.
Took
Surely
what the hell?
she's gotta know something.
People who can you give everyone that runs. Yeah, just something like that. Maybe.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent.
Well, that's a chat.
That is a
Giga
most
chat.
invaluable skill.
Sigma Grandman set here. Yakin eye.
In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing.
Also, I can point out
It is
that you
nothing
use
remarkable,
a sword
for I
in
discerned nothing more than Captain Beto did.
He's right. But in my case,
Yes.
I was purely relying
Yes.
on previous experience.
Yes,
I
it's a
guess
bit
not
unfair,
using your
yes.
elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
I do not know which character it gets it. Oh, my nose. Why your mucus still exists by not my nose? Excuse me for a moment, please. Do it, Kelly. Do it. Embrace to mummies. Embrace to mummies. Only daddies. Oh, okay. Hot. By the way, did you know? Did you know Futanari actually a scientific term in Japanese for hermaphrodite? Yes, Futanari not just hentai term; it's scientific term, proper term in Japanese.
About who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger
not
than
real,
the one we
not
faced
real.
in the semifinals?
But
not exactly.
Contenders
that reach
people
the finals
that
aren't
born with both
they tend
penis
to have
and vagina,
something
the
unique about their
hermaphrodite,
style.
actually real. But
As
the
for
problem
the guy
is,
you'll be facing, his skill lies in his
both
speed, and he has superior
none of
form.
both genital can
It's also
work
obvious
at the
that he's
same
seen
time.
his
So
fair share
if
of battles.
sometimes is the
What's the
vagina is
matter?
not working or
Worried that
the
you've bitten
penis is
off
not
more than you
working,
can chew this
and
time?
the body parts that working is practically parasitic. So a lot of these people need to get transformation surgery. Unfortunately. But in the hentai, the futanari that works both the vagina and the penis, well, that's fantasy. The reality can be whatever we want.
If that is the case, then I have
I
a
can
proposal
speak
for you.
now. There's mucus in my
Let's go
both in
somewhere
my
a little
throat and my
quieter,
nose.
shall we? I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
No shit, Kadehara.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
Oh, I will check it later, kiddo. I will check it
Told you
later.
that we've been to Mondstadt?
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces.
By the way,
upon
what's
you.
your opinion about
However,
Futanari
there is only
in
so
hentai?
much that can
In
be
hentai,
discerned from these
what's your
traces.
opinion on Futanari?
I sense that many
You know
things
that
about
I
you elude me
kinda
still.
love them
These are
because
the
my
things
mom
I'm
issue.
curious to know
But
about.
how about you?
Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
You do not like it? I see. I want pride though. No! Why the hell I always press E? I see. Well, originally it's not my kind of fun as well because I not very keen about women with penis with giant horse cock, but maybe because I like MILF, like older woman, and a lot of time it's kinda common package older woman horse cock like that. Well, it's kinda grow on me. Well, that's that. I was your age, you know, when I do not like Futanari. Well, as time goes on, it grows on me. Oh, wow. You watching my stream and playing Dead Cell and still ranting with me? Okay. Salute. You are a god, a Persian god.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
So you already know.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match. When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision.
If I don't even have to collect button slams better. Wow, like what a completionist. Well, good luck. Happy hunting again.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities?
Don't know.
Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told him whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened
yes,
along the way.
crabs in the background.
He just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you
By the way,
wield
Shino is streaming today, right?
Perhaps it may yet reveal
Probably I
something
will
to me.
drop in.
Of course,
it's been a while I do
too
not
shall
watch
share with you
her
all
stream.
that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
Fair enough.
Now then, let's test your skills, shall we?
Oh, that. Need water for that. Oh, no, no. The fire is too strong.
No, my sword!
A touch of frost.
Oh, oh, probably jump in.
But how?
Oh, this is hard.
You're in for a little shock. Let me weave you a verse.
One with my blade. From whence you came.
Ow!
With the wind.
This slime is annoying, the yellow electric one.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Yep. Actually, I watch Shino stream for relaxing in intense game or boring game. Actually, I watch her quarry stream where I playing World of Warcraft when I'm grinding there. Her voice is actually very calming and she funny, very funny and cute. I recommend. I think you should try streaming, Kelly. People will be fucking with you, suffering playing Dead Cell over and over again. You are the god in Dead Cell as far as I know. You have Giga Chat, Sigma Male Grade Set.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you.
Oh, see?
Your
Okay.
opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing
Can't
and
wait,
maintaining balance,
cannot
which
wait
enables him
to
to
do it,
execute moves
to
that
see
many
your
would find
stream.
impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words,
We will
as
run
long as you remain
ranting
mindful of
again
his ability to detect
together.
weak points, please save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place,
Oh,
it
really?
seems,
That's good.
and
That's
one
good.
will always encounter that which is still unknown.
Your technique for speed running. I want to see that.
Have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions. My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma.
Do please tell.
So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine.
Yeah.
People that have accepted this
I will watch it.
are now having their
I will
visions
watch it. Your first stream, Dead Cell.
inexplicably. Sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead. In the outset, Supposing each of the 7 Archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria? Or even the act in and of itself?
And this slamming.
With no
Don't
new
forget that
this been
slamming
for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue.
By the way,
but
a little bit
pursuit of eternity
secret for me.
people?
Even though I try to build a fanboy body, I'm addicted to with KFC. I cannot get enough of that chicken. Damn you, Colonel Sanders! Why your chicken is so good?
Have you encountered the Electro Archon before?
It was long time ago.
With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together.
Yes, of course. I'm envy. Why you will like that? Everything I eat also have fat, and I have that bot, not a god bot. I need a god bot, a fanboy god bot. That stomach crunches. Tomorrow I need to cut off my workout a little bit soon because I morning stream. I cannot cancel the stream because it's already a schedule I deliver. Is a promise I deliver, so I cannot break it.
Very well, let's go. I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
Okay.
Why isn't he here yet?
After
Never
this,
mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please!
After this, I need to go to toilet first. I need to pee.
Climax of the Crux Clash. This is the final match. We've seen many exciting battles today, and now at long last,
what's wrong, Kelly? What's wrong?
Emerged.
You die?
Now I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen him, his reputation knows no bounds. He strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name causes even the Matui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
Slam me, mommy, to the ground.
I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm sure everyone witnessed his thrilling
Well, it's
match
dead
in
cell.
the
Of course, it's
semifinals.
dead. Everything is dead. It was almost
But
like Death
today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived. Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies, everyone just sit tight.
Oh, maybe... Yeah, just like...
They've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
Finally. I need to go to toilet first. Just bear with me a moment. We'll be back. I'm back. Few moments later. Yes, I'm back now. Ah, that was a relief, literally.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, if you insist. I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
One play that cell
Come
with
with me.
Macy's.
I can sense the winds are coming.
I can spot invisible enemy. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. It's remind me of when I playing Monster Hunter in PSP, Monster Hunter Freedom Unit. I literally concentrate in one sense, my vision and my motoric. Literally, I like a heartbeat during meditation. Focus on that as well. I do not care about anything. My reflex is top notch, my vision is top notch. Just block that. Just become one with PSP, one with the hunt. Oh yeah, I should probably
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance.
Probably stream Monster Hunter.
From there we can continue
Probably
our
the Monster Hunter World in PC. I hope I still have storage in my in my PC because I have 500 gig in my storage. Even that not enough for all of my games because like Command and Conquer and Age of Empire, it's need like one game is like need 50 gigabyte. Crazy, right? 10 of that game, just 10 of that game, it's my memory is full. Ah, come on.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the price in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was
After
stolen.
again.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
A touch of frost.
Rain cutter. Come a little closer.
But how?
Ow, that's hard. There's one run in that cell that I found a scuff necklace. I become invincible if I don't take or 5 seconds. I need to stat like another normal person to run to the stat invisible killing on. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Unexpected, but welcome.
That really seems like a cool torturous game. Lot of potential, lot of intrigue and mechanic.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
There is...
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Ah, fuck. This combination. Ah.
One with my blade. Submit for judgment.
How so? How horrifying it is.
Wind blade.
No, my sword!
I'm sorry. Ah.
I'll keep this close.
Hoarders, they're here!
Ah, come on.
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected.
Ah, no wonder.
In which case, please stand back.
Disappear!
Fates make you feel that every time you step through the door, you say yourself, "I'm going to die." Well, that sounds scam, alright. There's not to say about it. Need to make a who that's need
You
to make
up with me? How is that possible?
fair. I need to make foot again. My healing foot
and
is
still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one,
That's not
then you'd
vision.
never be able to catch me.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how
well,
to
you are
conceal
god
yourself
now
from
in that
nature's
cell.
gaze.
I
Additionally,
don't think
your
there's
chosen
much a
escape
challenge
was
about
flawed
for
reasons
the
that are
pips
too
quick
numerous
in
to
there,
go into. And on
or
top
the
of
enemy.
that, I could
Probably
hear you
the
boasting
boss
and
can
proud laughter
give you a
in the
challenge.
wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand
I'm
heist,
hungry now.
namely speed, stealth, and style.
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine. I admit it. I've had my
What
eyes on this
do you?
vision for
What your
quite some
opinion
time.
about
I decided tonight to start
spicy
hearing that this fighting contest
sardine
was full of a
pasta?
bunch of lousy
Because I will
fighters.
eat that for my
I
dinner.
fought my way to the finals and
Aha! So you were supposed to be our
Oh yeah, you beat the giant first try. I think Ocean is jealous of you.
you showed up.
Ocean or Goku?
After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance.
Oh yes,
But
it's
I
very
wasn't about to
delicious.
give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way.
Spicy
Since there was
sardine
no use in trying to face you in
pasta.
the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's
It's
attention
Goku.
was
Oh
on
yeah,
you and
Goku is jealous of you.
I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me.
And over the vision.
After all I went through to get it? I think not. I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far, do we?
Well, that's the Inazuma way.
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Well, both of your arms will be broken. Crossbow, Calquade.
Spirit Blade, attack!
I'll have my revenge, eventually.
Eventually. Oh,
No,
that's
no.
good shot
Do
for a
what you want, but
fanboys.
Please, don't brand my forehead, please.
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable, and fits the way of the samurai.
No, no need for that.
For peace
Thank you
get...
for releasing me.
Oh,
You
I
truly
see.
are generous.
Good luck. Beating the giant.
Huh? Hyman doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision, but unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
Okay.
The vision doesn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision. No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine.
And I
One
could
day
was
he asked
broken
me about
sword
a
for
sword art
killing
of which he had
books.
heard.
Giant
The
said if I
Musono
had was
Hitotachi.
or I with all my
I told him
hit
it can
arcade,
only
that's
be
one point
witnessed
I
when
said,
divine
oh
punishment is
shit.
administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so
Nothing's
brightly,
used
become
to
buried
scare
among the
me.
ice-cold statue of a god.
I think any thunder. And no, it's just I used to it.
One day, I may come to
Especially
find that
when
all
I
have
arrived in
done is
Japan.
meaningless.
Do you know in
But as a wandering samurai,
during
I find meaning
autumn,
in
fall
traveling
in
and
Japan
the
it's
sprawling
called
beauty of nature that lies
called
along the way,
season of
while
storm
still
because
retaining
a
the
lot of
warrior
storm
will
and
in
typhoon
my
there
heart.
during autumn.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned.
Let's go.
Allow me to gather the wind for us once more.
What, really? Seriously? Well, I jealous. You have such strong feeling about it. Probably because I have lived long enough. I lost many friends and broke my head. It's broken so many times. I kinda numb. I do not have much feeling about it. And of course, the nightmare I experienced. That's not joke. That's nightmare of actually very scary. Just funny thing. I'm tired to feeling scared probably because of that I cut off most of my emotion. Now I actually feeling both envious and despise for someone who displays such strong emotion. Famous player game the stack a man is not to give up. Oh yes. Yes.
Huh? Did Beta leave already?
Thank you, Kelly.
If you're looking for
You
the
have
captain,
been
she was summoned by
a
Lady
good
Ningguang.
friend for such
It
a
seems that
short
the Crux Clash
time.
got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention.
Oh, you.
Captain
Oh,
Beta
he's
was
very
muttering
nice.
something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to
The hand of the king. I'm
It's not unusual for
very
those two to be
tempting.
at odds with one
But
another.
did you know
But
that
still, Captain
my
Beta was
grandfather
disappointed
from
to witness
my
the
mother's
crowning of the
side
new
is
champion.
noble
She'd been
born?
looking forward to it for quite some
He is a
time.
noble because
The one
my
who stole the
ancestor
vision
in my
was
mother's
originally
side
to
is
be this
actually a
hero's
king.
opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no
Once
chance
upon
of
time,
winning the
my ancestor
match,
is a
thus
king.
the wicked idea of stealing the
A
prize
fallen
took
king,
hold
but
in his
still a
mind.
king, still a
In
noble
which
born.
case, the Crux Clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified. And our hero here is the champion.
Paimon thought we'd
You
win
and
and all,
M
but
has
not
been a
like
good friend to
this.
me, Kelly.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor
That's-
given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second.
First
You're
time with
saying she can change
No.
just with the power
It
of her mind?
that's
Forget that this
discussing
is one
for
of the
another
7
time, I think.
archons.
When
Liyue's
probably when
Lawrence
I
performed
your
Guyu Stone
your
Forest by casting
your
down
time
his
has come
stone
and I
spears,
have
then
become
it should
a
come as no
beautiful
great surprise
butterfly.
that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it
I
to
don't
say
drink
that if you wish to
alcohol.
journey to
Alcohol is
Inazuma,
too much for me.
the alcohol will need some
Even
time.
chocolate milk is too much
You will
for
be
me.
notified once all the preparations have been made.
If I
In the
doing
meantime,
drinking shrimp, that will
I
be a lot
intend
of
to
chocolate
embark on a
milk.
journey of my
I will
own.
drink until I pass out.
I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of
Goodbye,
finding a way to
drink.
reawaken the vision.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final
No,
word of
thank you,
warning.
thank you for the offer,
The part
Kelly.
of your journey that lies
You'll
after
drink
the
with me.
storm
I will drink with
may
you as well.
prove to be the most arduous.
No, I have a friend and a mommy. How fortunate I am. It seems the streaming has given me something more valuable than money. No, not that. Set sail to Inazuma. Yay! Before that, need to go to temple first because I low. Entahlah, Kelly. Aku pernah minum alkohol sekali. Kayak enak. Kamu bisa bahasa Melayu atau bahasa Indonesia? You just speak Indonesian. Yes. Coco got the legendary adopt beast. And I will wait your stream for Dead Cell stream. Oh, okay. Probably your Dead Cell character can be my next project. I already have one project unfinished. The next project will be that app. And then version of as giant mecha, giant robot in model plastic of course. And the next probably you as a Dead Cell Kelly the Dead Cell God. Mr. Person is just a blob. Really? Well, give me your preference then. What will you like if you a giant robot? If you have a giant robot, what will be your look like?
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler?
Traveling to Inazuma.
Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct? Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
There you are.
Oh, really?
The traveler that Beidou will be
that
taking
blob
to
is the
Inazuma,
king?
right?
Oh, I see. Interesting. The Gen Kosohim king. Ah, I see. So the king is I think the king is usurped because the Mr. Prisoner is in prison. Prisoner. So Mr. Prisoner is a fallen king then. Interesting.
Oh, is that right? Well, it's an honor to meet you. The fleet has nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Seems Beidou is the captain of her word.
Oh yeah, by the way, Ned M is streaming as well, but not routine. I miss his stream. His stream is very interesting.
Once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off.
The weather is well preserved.
I
It's
suppose
better to be
congratulations
back. Ah,
are
I
in
see.
order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
Not really.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
Hey.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There's no need to get all sappy now.
Catherine is like Nurse
Well, I
Joy
guess it's time for
in
you
here.
to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back.
Tekken streamer.
The ship is currently
You like
anchored
Tekken,
off
yeah?
of Billionstone Forest.
What do you prefer, Tekken, King of Fighter, or Street
Just
Fighter?
following orders. I'll see you two aboard the
Or
Outlaw.
Dead or Alive? Oh, Dead or Alive probably for guys like me because lot of boobies. Ah, Tekken, okay. Because Jin Kazuma ya, because of Jin. Oh, just teleporter. You don't like flying? Wait. Isn't Yoshimitsu from Tekken? He's flying, right?
Ah, you finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already.
It's honored.
Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Yes, I think after Inazuma is Sumeru. Ah, I see. Flying while juggling the enemy. I should, if you do not like that, probably should try Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur is very interesting because you can actually beat your enemy in 5 seconds flat. My record to beat enemy in Soul Calibur is very fast because rather than using fist fighting in Soul Calibur using weapons, mainly sword. No, 9. Okay. Just taken then. I'm sorry. Maple tree. Momiji. Really? Soul Calibur just taken? What's make the similarity there? Besides the sword, of course. I see. Just the difference is just the sword.
Oh, hi there.
Toma.
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders stirring deeds.
You died. I'm sorry. Toma. The spelling is very unique. If Toma like that, might as well call him Thomas. Or Toma, using T-O-U-M-A. Thomas. Yes, Thomas.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time.
Ever since I see Thomas the Tank Agent in Skyrim, I see that
then if it's all
Steam Trend as different creature. Ooh, scary.
I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
You got this.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Bye-bye.
Next week, yes, I definitely will play Skyrim. I will Morbin.
First things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Thomas the Rock. No, that's Dwayne. Dwayne the Rock.
Down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Okay. It's really like shogunate Tokugawa shogunate times in Japan. I don't know. There is strict rule for foreigner there. Only certain foreigner can enter Japan. The reason is because the loser of Battle of Sekigahara, namely Shimizu clan, Chosokabe clan, and Mori clan, is trading with foreigner, and they get a lot of power from that trade. Because of that, Tokugawa shogun decide not cross the border and do not give trade power to this other clans than the clan that loyal to the Tokugawa. Even the clan that loyal to Tokugawa, the power gets somewhat stripped. Even the samurai, their power is pretty much stripped because before the time of Tokugawa shogunate, everybody can wield sword, even that's just a cheap sword. In Tokugawa shogunate, only samurai, even the lowest samurai can wield. Only samurai can wield sword. The commoner cannot. Even trader, even you rich, you cannot wield sword. The bear's fat, barehanded, of course. The Sukaku decree is almost like feeling like that. The vision is like the sword, and only certain people can wield the vision, I think, according to Shogun. It's very interesting here.
Hello? Please state your
Sitting
name,
in Deluxe
and the
Tabi,
purpose of your visit.
or lying around with Deluxe. Deluxe. He is the daddy of Genshin, I guess.
Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying.
Yeah, there's a funny ending if Pete the true boss as the Hand of King. Oh, really? I see.
Currently, only members of the International Trade Association are authorized to engage in the import and export of goods. Do you have your trader's permits?
Just the king. I see. The final but as the king.
My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Take your time. No rush or anything.
Shut up,
I
Paimon.
wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through.
Final boss as the king. That's quite sound interesting.
So it is super strict, just like everyone says.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outlanders.
Yeah.
As
Just like
suggests,
through Japan. Even
outlanders aren't very
today,
welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku decree in force.
lot of people
Not
from
even on Rito, where
outside
they've
still
established
refer
an
as
outsider
outsider. Japan actually, people of Japan quite exclusive among themselves, so there's already close-minded, but their community is very good. They're very communal, very welcoming. Even you refer as foreigner, they're very communal. I like Japan, very communal. The communality feeling there, it's very welcoming to me. They won't bother you. They won't pray your business. A lot of time, Japan people just keep it to themselves. The king squeezed the boss head and kicked the lifeless body as Kamina slowly opened. He got. Oh, that is very kingly thing to do.
I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency.
By the way, my father liked Japan because they're strictest, they are disciplined. I like Japan because their communality and their laid back.
Kanjo Commission?
this probably do not known
Yes, one
for
branch of the Tri
people
Commission of
outside Japan
Inazuma,
or do not
responsible for
live
growing
Japan
and
in
managing the
long
nation's
time.
wealth.
People of Japan can very laid back.
You really haven't heard of it before?
When they laid back, they're very laid back. They're very relaxing. I need to find the shrine first because the map is dark. Someday, Kelly, probably I will take you to Japan if I have the money. I hope I get enough money. Want to go back? Need around 100 million rupiah. It's all about the money. It's all about the I don't think it's funny. It's not funny at all. Drone and then a great preserver. Ooh. Oh yeah. Indrito. What's this? This is Fresh and Mistress Power, huh? Mathematical array. Boss, I think. Yeah, just send FDM. I will watch it later after the stream is finished. Oh, that's the Electroculus. Of course. Don't know what they call there. Oh. How the hell I will reach to there? Ah, there. Ah, no. So complicated, Raiden. So complicated. Electroculus. You already guessing my stream schedule. Wow. Yeah. 48 minutes. Yeah, I cannot stream past midnight. I already did once when I play Divinity. Not feeling good, man. Not feeling good. Hungry, sleepy, angry. Yes, I will end the stream in around that time, 48 minutes.
This is the Outlander Affairs Agency. Please have your documents and proof of identification.
And to think I only one who can guess human. Well, Kelly, you are a very good friend.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency, both of you?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2
million
million total.
Yep.
Don't worry.
Bribes.
You can trust my math.
You need bribe for the
I wasn't so much questioning your math as...
bribes for everything. There's one bread for the ink, for the brush, for the paper,
Ah,
and for the
Mr.
envelope.
Toma, it's you.
By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
This is my general discount. Yes, okay.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too. How does that sound?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
Alright then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
Toma is a himbo. A very influential himbo.
She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here.
I think both more than Mora, Paimon. It's more than Mora.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So it becomes a question of how much they can make.
Yes.
So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth.
Yes.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it.
Yes.
The most that overseas
Even
merchants can do
now.
to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Correct, Paimon.
And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
On second note, I'll make you limbless and slap you fast with all your limb of
Yes.
Oh, that's brutal.
It's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the
well,
Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of
she
Inazuma.
did ask for a lot,
He is a deity who reigns on
asked
high,
for an arm and a leg
while all other
for
life
that
gazes
price.
up in awe.
2 million mora, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of bribe, actually. Toma actually probably do not just give a dinner, influence, and 600 mora. He probably give Eureka something else.
I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes
No,
to
there
who
is not
you'll encounter in this world.
still.
Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
No bot yet, yes, no bot yet. I'm only what 15 followers. Bots only adding pressure to my
I'll give it to
wallet.
you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Really? Wow.
Probably later when I get my left to the
I mean,
model, I will take day off, time off to short it my stream because it's still bare bone, you know, still bare bone.
Understand?
Not you too.
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first. I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
What's the job?
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind.
Well, you kinda like that.
Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Oh no, Radiant Quest. If this Radiant Quest, I ending the stream.
Hello there.
Finish that cell
You
and
must
the
be
already
seeking
doesn't
refuge
find
with the
itself.
International Trade
The
Association.
glitch is making me.
The
I see.
Outlander Affairs Agency took you
Just
for
like
all you're worth, I suppose.
I think that's like the little nightmare. Little nightmare. It's very unique. What 1 and 2. Seeing what 1 and 2, just want to see what the third game entail, or the game already finished.
Ah, good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
We heard the association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes, left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes.
By the way, well, we have this person speaking. I want to ask, what do you think about Shota? Shota or Shotakon?
What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants?
In personally, I like Shota. Do not, please do not take that in different context. I love because I have mommy issue.
That's right. They impose
yes, Vegas. Yes.
Tax rate,
What?
unbelievable regulations.
What of it? What of him? What of them? Yeah.
They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Crystal Marrow? I know that.
What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along.
Not much of the minute.
Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So, in order to pay our taxes,
not
we began
really.
an arduous search for this crystal marrow.
Shota the
Then we
Febo.
found
Yes,
we'd
I
only
think
managed
you
to create a
a bit
bigger
a
problem
sabi,
for
but
ourselves.
what do you think about
The
Shota?
rising demand for
In
crystal marrow
in
drove
all
the
contexts,
price
not just
higher
in
and
hentai.
higher. Now there's
For
only one
me,
vendor
because
who even has it in
I like
stock.
Shota because I like
Can't
imagine
get a
me
hold
as
of it
a
anywhere
younger
else.
boy and have relationship with older women because I have mommy issue.
Exactly. So this
Looking
vendor
and
keeps
haven't
pushing
heard
the
of
price
this.
up, and we have
Oh,
no choice
Vegas.
but to buy from them because the
Poor
tax decree
Vegas.
forces us to. It's a vicious cycle.
Well, probably you
the
should
consequence of which is that our taxes will soon
tutor
exceed our profits.
tutor Vegas
that
Kelly
happens-
because you already got. You can tell them the ropes.
We've tried communicating with the Commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the moment.
Sounds awful. They're really bleeding them dry.
I see. Well,
What do you think we should do?
that's I guess. The vendor doesn't visit.
That vendor. I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
I feel an intrigue here.
It definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down.
Oh, thank God, not Radiant Quest.
Our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it. We're on the case.
Ah, thank God. Not a Radiant Quest. If Radiant Quest, I will end the stream. I rather doing Radiant Quest or sub quest or what quest of the stream. They're pretty boring. That's a Thunder Crystal. Warner. That's the guy?
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals?
We just arrived.
So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
He hasn't heard the giant yet, and he hasn't heard of the queen. Scared to go on the final boss, and oh, probably.
Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Karisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they? They're wasting
which
their
is
time.
I don't know.
The price is non-negotiable, not by a single Mora.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy.
Talks to the fixer then.
Good idea. Let's check back in with him.
Well, why not just dangle Warner on the tree near the shack then? He'll speak like canary bird after we do that. Radish. Narukami Island. Kanazuka. Oh, it's quite expensive for this. Okay, let's continue. Even though there's mucus in my nose and my throat.
That was quick. You resolved it already?
Well, we found the problem, not the solution.
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
Oh? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by. But he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
Huh. You're saying he used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him?
If gravity was discovered in 1687, does that mean people just no, the understanding of gravity is discovered in 1687. Before that, we do not know why we stay on the ground and do not float like a bird or a ghost or a balloon.
That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Lea and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
What a bummer!
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he left the association and turned his back on them.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in with him.
La 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 la. Why not just hang Warner, okay? Really? Fembo with fighting body do not mix well? I beg to differ, Kelly. I think that's mixed quite well. Like I said, muscle is cool and sexy. Probably you should check Bennett from Genshin Impact as well. From your, he's actually have very fighting bodies, scars in fact, and very femboy. Actually, like.
What are you doing back here?
Actually,
just because I got plenty of time.
Prefer
A
bit boyish femboy.
Talking to you.
Yes. Good. That's your aiming. Well, if that's your aiming, I cannot help. I guess I prefer more boyish femboy rather than girlish. Although I still, I think still like seeing Astolfo in matte outfit. That's quite funny actually, very cute. What do you think about Femboy in armor, in steel plate armor, like medieval knight, but Femboy? What do you think? For me, it's cool, very cool. Oh no, I like you. I just prefer. I like Femboy in general, but well, leaning have meaning, you know, not context. But I like you. I like you. New good friend, good companion. Can't complain. I will accept you, whoever you are. Sorry for if I hurt you with my statement. Oh, you seem like me as well. Then I like steel plate armor. A man true passion is to be clad in steel. That's man's true goal, true passion. Steel, give men steel. Forget the silver, forget the gold. Give them to the matron and the servant and the mistress. Give men steel. Oh yes, dragon scale is very and fire resistant, fireproof. Dragon scale, yes, that's good idea. That's good idea, Kelly.
Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
This maybe.
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Oh, my hometown, the home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
It's working!
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to. Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
You mean the sound of the ocean?
Good, take a fish.
Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants. Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Leah Harbor.
Leah.
Teaching. King is Qingxin. It's not Qixing. Qixing the body, the governed body of Liu.
Wait.
Set egress from
Stop. That's
solo
enough.
leveling.
Don't
Like
make me relive it anymore.
That look
My
like
poor
that.
heart can't take it.
I see. I will search egress. Okay.
You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home, just like me. Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world. Alright, I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
Oh, this solo play.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's trying to make things right. So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru. Keijiro and his companions. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
It's plain evil gouging them like this.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough for me to live on. Evidence? You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Really? Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Okay. Let's track the money.
Keijiro, it's him.
You get shaken on by Ashigaru Taisho. How pitiful.
It's not like I'll get any customers.
Oh, this will be hard.
Which one should I choose?
If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wines, then look no further than Sailing Green.
Ah, Ryoki.
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
It's like Skyrim.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the trade association clique still needs to be brought into line.
It's like Skyrim. The
What was that sound?
the vision is the key.
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
Well, I'm sorry.
Let's catch up a little.
I do not used to stalking, not used to shadow someone. It's like Skyrim, so the visibility is the key, the eye. I wish I have something like a bucket to put in on top of his head.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look?
The plot is so Dickens. What's this? What's like you never follow the victim on the same path, you become suspicious. Yeah.
Boring! Hyman thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
The ledger is the record. It's unevident.
Let me take a look here. Aha, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
I won't. We have our pass. Or you just used to play Assassin's Creed? Oh, I just played that game just a month ago. I'm addicted to stealth game because of Assassin's Creed.
Pretty awkward guy, huh?
Why did Ashigaru Captain bury a ledger actually? It's safer if he just carry it everywhere he goes.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
But I give him for one single answer percent. I got
No discounts, no exceptions,
you get lost.
and no excuses.
Well, that's me as well. In Assassin's Creed 1 role, if you get lost, go to the roof. Parkouring the roof. Often like that.
And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true? You've been swindling us.
Well, you see, the taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger.
But what happened then? Still lost?
Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this,
So you think you can use this against me?
No, my correct.
It's quite obvious
Well,
that
yes.
I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
Word has it that samurai and the commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Is that it?
Oh, do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my lawsuit?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand.
Wait, not crystal marrow.
They're never grateful.
Probably that. I do not know what is crystal marrow is.
You're
No,
doing
like
stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the commissioner's name. You outlanders have no respect for the rules. Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad direction.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Paimon?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission. Shh. Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young...
What's that?
lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan. The Shirasagi Himegimi.
Let's roleplay. You'll be McDonald and I'll be Neck. Cause you'll be laughing at it. I'll be doing maybe later.
But
don't tell Shino.
Enough. We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. He's the one who found a way to turn things around. If nothing else, I'm sure
I fear being
Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
You know, the mod in Discord practically a tyrant, practically a despot.
Too many people listening.
They can do whatever they
else.
want without little consequences. Sometimes we need to bow our head, you know. Sometimes we need sleight of hand. A hand reads, a hand get cut, but a hand hidden is the hand that will do much. I probably butcher that philosophical thinking, but that's what I say. My quote today: the hand that reads, the hand that cut, the hand that hidden, the hand that used. By Illyrianix, about sleight of hand and subtlety. Besides, discretion is the better part of the valor.
Conjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. All right, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know?
Yes, the commission.
Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time?
Probably soon, actually.
So,
when the plot is already open, just need to ending
Kamisato
this
clan is the
cutscene.
head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but
After
I'm
that,
not even
dinner.
sure myself. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of the
Yeah.
just
Good luck,
now.
good hunting, and happy suffering.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend.
Yes, me too, Kelly. As of you have been good friend. This context actually very interesting. It's like what Machiavelli said in The Prince. Being feared is better than love if you cannot get both. But if you get both, it's better. Both fear and love. The people who love you will protect you from the people who fears you.
You're asking the right questions. And to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island. And I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
That's
useful. Pretty good going for just a month's work.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery.
Yeah,
But the main
I don't.
thing was, I had to make sure I'd be in time to
I'm
receive you when you arrived.
too
Inazuma
forward.
may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma,
That's
she
who
began looking forward to
see
your arrival with
open
great
saying you
anticipation.
showed us who
She's
are
excited
yes,
to find out whether
that's
the
a good
rumors are
quote.
true. That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Like
Change the tide
old
of the
Japanese proverb. A smart eagle
The test I gave you
hidden
earlier,
their
although
claw.
there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around. Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading.
Meet Raiden Shogun.
Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
Toma sure didn't
Study.
put up much of a
I will study you in due time.
Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose
I
this is goodbye for now.
probably do not
Oh,
like
one
seem
more
like it,
thing.
but I'm
This invitation letter is
a
for you.
scholar my whole
When we
life.
get to Narukami Island,
I like
you can
study,
find me at the
studying
Komori Tea
everything,
House, as per the
human,
letter. Good luck with
history.
everything.
Probably mostly
See you soon.
history, but everything. Probably not math. I hate math. Mathematics is my enemy. It's the bane of my existence.
We should get going.
This one problem.
Huh? What's up? Oh,
Calendar.
right. Paimon forgot all about that. Wait, so did Toma forget that too?
Perhaps not.
Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so mad
Oh yeah.
about the whole thing.
For science, because I do not like math, I cannot. Shut up, Paimon. I cannot do physics or chemistry, but I'm very good in biology. Me and my younger sister actually very good in biology. Ah, funny. Quest complete. Trelifito. Ah, this is for next stream. Finally ending this stream. Well, this in the title is Cars. Okay, I think that's it for today, the stream. Thank you for coming, everyone. Kelly, thank you for have been making this stream fun and interesting. You know, and see you tomorrow morning, I guess, if I play Genshin. If not, I play Craftopia. Once again, bye.